Hey there, Northern Bass Whisperer here. Just getting ready to throw a line out onto the Connecticut River. It's been a minute since I was able to get out on the water. Just been a matter of having the time and the weather agree with me at the same time. So I was thrilled when I was able to find some free time this afternoon. Finished up what I needed to early this morning. Had the benefit of that extra hour from the time change this morning. Get out there and cast some lines out. Gonna be throwing a jerk bait to start out with. See if we can't catch any pike or bass out there. I'll keep you posted. All right, let's see if we can't get into anything. I'm gonna start out throwing a jerk bait, and as you can see, the water's pretty churned up. We got quite a bit of rain over the past few days, which is why the river is up quite a bit. The dam is pumping out a lot of water upriver right now. So I'm gonna keep throwing this jerk bait for a little bit. It's the Rapala X-Wrap in the white and powder blue color. I'm a big fan of this color scheme. I personally call it Old Faithful, just because I've had some good luck. Well, we're switching back to Old Faithful here. We've tried a couple of the other rigs that I've had on because I wasn't getting any hits on this. But I feel this is the right bait for the day, the waters, the time of year that we're fishing. So even though I'm not getting the hits, I think this is the right bait, and so I'm gonna keep running it. And sometimes that's just the way fishing is. You can throw everything right, pick the right bait for the right time of year, right time of day, and fish still might not bite it. And that's why it's called fishing and not catching. I know that's real corny and everything, but it's true. So anyone out there that's new to the sport, don't get frustrated if you have days where you're not catching anything, or all you're doing is tying knots in your line and whatnot. Hey, we've all been there. Any fisherman who tells you he hasn't had days like that is a liar. We've all had plenty of those days. We just don't like to admit it. But don't get frustrated. Just, you know, keep at it. There we go. Got a fish on now. That's a nice fish right there. She don't want to come in. Come on, Betsy. That is a beautiful fish right there. It's a beautiful fish right there. All right. Whew. That's awesome. Perfect. And what was I just saying? The right bait for the right situation. Was just rewarded with that beautiful pike. That one was a solid 30 inches, and this time of year things nice and fat, had a beautiful solid body on it. Man, did that thing fight nice. I was real scared that it was going to snap off in the shallows here. I wasn't sure how much of my bait it had in its mouth. You know, those pike, they got pretty sharp teeth, and I really prefer not to fish with a leader if at all possible, just because it's a big dark metal thing in front of the bait that they can certainly see, and the bigger the pike, the smarter they are. But of course, if you're not using a leader, you certainly risk having them rip off, especially when they start flipping and turning. It changes the way the bait sits in their mouth. But lucky for me, that pike had that last treble hook just totally pinning both its lips shut. Couldn't have asked for a much better hook set on that for a pike. Yeah, nothing quite like a nice fish like that to really get you jazzed up after, you know, not catching fish for a few weeks. And that was a nice one to really get back into. And I'm certainly looking forward to ice fishing, and I will definitely be getting some good videos out during that season. But I just love fighting a good fish on a nice rod and reel. Ice fishing is great, but totally different sport. So I'm excited for that, but really happy I was able to get another nice fish this late in the season.